Welcome to part 9 of The Godfather 2, and in this episode we are going to pick up not one but two back pocket favors. Not to mention we're going to take 2 out of 3 rackets that makes up a crime ring for the Granado family. We only have to take either one Granado crime family racket or one Tony Rosado crime racket.
The Granados ain't like the Rosado.
That's the only way to progress the story. Now, here is the thing about the rackets from here on in. Once I actually take the rackets and do the mandatory missions, all of the rackets are going to be done off screen. I will show off the execution styles because I'm going to have to do that in
all weekend. Monday,
gameplay.
Not so much.
I'm going to show off the compounds because the compounds are pretty complicated. Well, there are some rackets I may have to show off because certain rackets will need certain skills. Primarily in Florida, you're going to need bruisers. You're going to need engineers. Plain and simple. Because the engineers can cut through wire, the bruisers can break through doors. And more importantly, you're going to need safe crackers because some of the rackets have locked doors. So, with safe crackers around, things are going to be a lot easier to break into. Plus, you need safe crackers to open up safes because they are a part of collectibles as well. We're going to have to stop over by Pedro. I can't pronounce that. I really can't. I'm sorry. We're just going to have to stop by Pedro to call off police favor because I had to think about that for a second. Sorry. His is a little bit easier to do than Wayne. We're going to do him next part, if not part 11. Because getting this back pocket favor from Wayne would actually constitute you to having to use a police favor because of the fact that there will be a witness, even though you're saving said person from the person you're killing. Okay, yeah, it's a contract killing, by the way, in case you're wondering. Anyway, now we're going to first actually talk to Pedro before we assault the Granados. And for the record, folks, if you do have a back pocket favor already, and you've already gone to this person, you can pay $2,000 to get another one.
Hey man, you look familiar.
No, I don't. You don't know me, asshole. Got it?
Don't pull that wise guy shit with me. You're Dominic. I recognize your mug from the wanted poster. But stay cool, man. I don't give a damn what you do. My name is Pedro. I'm a private investigator, and I need some help.
Why should I care about the problems of some private dick, huh?
Watch who you're calling a dick, dumbass. I got connections that could save your ass or put it behind bars, so listen up. I was working a freelance case, peep job. I got a tip that some VIP was in town to bang a Hollywood floozy, so I tracked them down to snap pictures of them fucking. What I didn't know was the VIP lives in the White House, and the floozy, an A-lister. The problem is my gear got confiscated by airport security. Those pictures are dangerous, man. Our government kills people to keep their secrets quiet, and if they find out what's on that camera, I could be next. You gotta get it back. Okay, man?
Okay, it's a deal. But you better do something for me, too. You got connections. Tell the police that when some shit goes down, I don't want to see them for a long time. I hope we understand each other, Pedro.
Now that we accepted this favor, we're going to have to go to the airport to actually rob the safe, and that is, by the way, heavily guarded. So if you attempt to try to break into the safe with guards watching and you haven't bribed them, guess what? You're going to be in for one hell of a firefight, and plus you'll end up attracting police attention. Anyway, we're going to go to this first front. That is marked on the map with a G, not this building, but the next one. And as I was saying, in several parts, like parts 7 and 8, you're going to need not only technicians, not technicians, I meant engineers, but you're also going to need bruisers, because they will get you through most of these fronts and rackets.
Almost there.
But more importantly, you're going to need demolitions because sometimes there are rackets that needs a wall to be blown up. I think it's only rarely you need to use
looks like the main circuit breaker.
arsonist unless that person has a weakness for
The light should go out in just a sec.
property damage, like what you're about to see.
Stick to where it's dark.
I do believe that you could get the weak spot for property damage if you light a bar on fire, basically. So that's the only time you're going to need the arsonist.
Now.
In case you want to intimidate the owner into giving you money.
Come on, princess, give it up.
Oh, and by the way,
I just want to bust the place up.
by the time we get over to the guy
I got tricky tumblers.
who happens to run this racket, we will... Oh, and by the way, this place has only 2 safes. Make sure you get both safes here, because these are actually needed for collectibles, and plus it's an achievement in Xbox 360. But as I was saying, once you get to the guy who owns the racket, you will automatically have a 25% bonus. Just because of what we've done. It may not be shown, but once you actually beat up the racket owner, the bonus will appear. Now then, let's start killing people. That was Gerald Diaz. He actually had a start as a phony syrup salesman. Yeah, he was actually selling sugar water with corn syrup.
Found the owner.
Yeah.
Last chance, pal. You're gonna be okay, you hear me?
Rico Granado had some serious conman issues.
Go that way.
Also, we're shooting up a lot of people here. That was, well, that guy's dead. I can't really say much about him. But, Thomas Ramos, the guys we probably just killed, and also this next guy we're killing, Ernest Pena. These guys, they were actually smugglers of cocaine. The problem is, when they tried to smuggle cocaine, they went to the wrong country. Instead of going to the United States, they went to Puerto Rico instead. And then they were robbed of their product. Ah, yes. Safe to say that the Granados, while a powerful crime lord, their soldados are pretty stupid. So, let's go on ahead and...
How about I rearrange your face?
Pressure this man and start beating him down and start, pushing him to
Please don't.
give us his stuff. By the way,
Guns out.
this will not be destroyed, no matter how much you try, because that is actually a setting. That's not actual destructible property. Since the racket is basically an appliance store, you're just going to have to destroy the appliances here. Eventually, he's going to give up the racket. Eventually. Come on.
Last one.
Give me what I want.
Fight.
Come on. Don't make me slam your back against the wall. And, by the way, I wish I had Intimidate, so at least I could see
That's the one in
exactly how long will I need before I actually push this guy to the
You wanna
limit.
die?
Because
Is that it?
once the boiling point is disappeared, yeah, see, there's a weak spot bonus. Once the boiling point is disappeared, it's gonna be a while before you actually, you're actually.
Where are
gonna be
your friends
tossed
now,
to.
huh? Well, clearly they ain't protecting you. So why don't you let me run things, huh?
Sure thing, you can have the racket. Just lay off of me, okay?
And what I mean by being cautious is you have to actually be careful not to push the guy too far. Because once the boiling point meter disappears, you're just trying to get enough money, but not
These bozos, they don't know what I
push it to where he's going to either fight back or be too scared to give you anything. And on that note, if he's too scared to give you anything, you can either A, come back later, or B, blow up the building so that we'll still break the racket ring of the enemy. Either way,
Wait up.
the fact, well, actually, you can kill the owner too if the owner does not give you what you want. Either way, the point is, you want to make sure nobody has a nobody has that racket if you don't. Because if that racket is gone, that'll be less problems for you and more problems for the enemy, because at least you have weaker enemies to deal with, as well as you will have enemies with less bullets on their hands. But more importantly, let me see if I can find me a car. It's not hard to find a car. I mean, I could just steal one, for God's sakes. I just need to steal a 4-door. But as I was saying, you can just simply try to blow up or stop all the rackets, because these guys are also getting money too. Well, not technically, but if you do take one of those rackets that actually doubles your crime ring money, or at least add extra percentage to your crime ring money, that will mean more money for you. So let's go on ahead and steal this car and drive away. We're gonna need it later, actually. As a matter of fact, we'll need it for this racket, I do believe, or is it this one? I think it's the one coming up. Yeah, this one, the one that I have the flag on. All right, let's go on ahead and say hello to this racket here. And we're going to go on ahead and get ourselves 2 rackets out of this ring, so we can be closer to having Bulletproof Vest, and the enemy will have nothing. Let's see if there's a... well, I was about to see if there was a circuit breaker here, but we found Don Soto. What's Don Soto's purpose? He tried to smuggle flamingos into the United States. They all died on the boat. What a dumbass. Let's see,
Drop it.
Robert Gonzalez. He tried to beat immigrations with a fake ID. Unfortunately, the fake ID was made of, well...
Alright, now we're serious.
Actually, paper. Not plastic, not even cardboard. Paper. That guy was not smart. Let's see, where's the circuit box? That's not the circuit... Oh wait, that is the circuit box! I didn't even see it! I honest to God did not even see it, and because of that, because of me not seeing the circuit breaker, because of the fact that even though I have the brightness up, it was nighttime and it was sunrise, and I honestly could not see the circuit breaker, but we were just right in front of the damn thing, and we passed it up. But the circuit breaker is on the roof, I just didn't see it. Not because of my computer, but because of the fact that it was sunrise, and, well, the circuit breaker was really, really black, and now it's starting to be brighter. Alright, now we're gonna need to break into... Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups here. We're gonna have to break into this room right here.
Come on, go! I need it open.
Come on. Come on, Safecracker. We need you.
Come on, Princess.
Yeah, it's funny how we're just breaking up this place. And here's something that I want to mention. People say that this game is like akin to Grand Theft Auto. I highly doubt it. Seriously, guys, because they've been doing Rackets since the Godfather, so this is something. This isn't a new thing. I mean, yeah, Grand Theft Auto was the innovator of this. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I just got finished killing 2 made men who just son of a bitch, and make that 3 because that was Frederick Rodriguez. I just got finished killing those guys, soldiers.
Gonna cooperate on it.
As they made their start in actually smuggling kid cereal. Unfortunately, the people who smuggled kid cereal ended up smuggling, well, honey smacks. Nobody's gonna profit off of Honey Smacks because it's already in the damn country.
We gotta get you out.
I just got killed by the maid man that just so happens to be up
Gonna be
there.
okay, Dominic.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to kill the maid man too. Oh, that guy's dead. Alright, anyone else? And that guy was a maid man also. There's one more guy here. We'll probably kill him, but we're just going to go on ahead and talk to the owner. And by talk, I mean we're going to hassle the owner. Come here,
You don't
you!
want to mess with me.
Hey, what goes up must come down! You gonna give me my money? Huh? Where's my money? Where's my money,
Which one's
man?
your favorite
Don't
rib,
worry,
pal?
you'll be
How'd
like
you
R.
like to end
Kelly.
up down there?
I believe you can fly.
all right.
Now where's my money? Oh, hold on, it's getting a little bit too close to the boiling point. Let me pull him up. Let me
What's
pull him
that?
up.
We can't hear you.
And let me take over.
I want a cut of all the action that comes through here. You got it?
Christ, I get your point. The racket's yours, okay?
Alright, that makes 2 rackets. And by the way, however much you hassle the owner, that's going to come to your personal income. And that is the big difference between this game and the Godfather, the game. At least, in this game, the only thing you have to worry about in your daily income is paying guards. And even then, once the guards get fired after you aren't paying them, you can just build up some more money and rehire them again. In the Godfather, the game, you had to pay tribute, and depending on your rank is how much tribute you paid. So no matter how much you hassle store owners, and by the way, it was kind of mandatory to get the maximum amount, you still have to take a cut and pay towards the Don. So even if you were Don of NYC, you still had to pay tribute. So that's the big difference between this game and the Godfather, the game. And thank God, whatever you get from these racket owners is coming into your pocket first, then actually going towards your guards. So, with that said, let's take a car and head over to the airport. I'm going to go on ahead and do that, because while my guys are busy dealing with the Granado invaders that just so happen to stick their noses into my rackets, actually, I'm going to go pay them a visit first, and then I'm going to go to the airport. And there's the reason why I'm going to pay them a visit. To make sure that these maid men are dead, so I can go on ahead and take my safe cracker at least, and go to the airport so I can get this safe and get this back pocket favor just done. That's the thing. The collectibles, you have to find the back pocket favor and do it in order for it to actually count towards the achievement. I forgot to mention that little detail. So you have to do these back pocket favors. The achievement doesn't actually mean like getting actual favors from the citizens. It's basically the officials. And also, among the collectibles, you have to find the level 2 and 3 guns. Obviously, the level 4 guns do not actually count towards the achievement, just the level 2 and 3 guns. And once you find all the level 2 and 3 guns, you'll get the achievement, and unlocking all the safes gets you an achievement as well. And when you find all the collectibles, that will net you the ultimate achievement. Not to mention getting all the executions. Actually, that'll net you an unlockable, actually. But with that said, there's gonna be a guy around here. We're gonna find him. He's a made man. He's already dead, and he's going to die.
I got him.
There you are, dead. Oh, wait. That guy was a made man? Never mind. I thought for sure that was a soldado. Never mind. He's dead. So let's go on ahead and get my safe cracker and go over to the airport. Because after all, this burglary that I'm about to perform will need his expertise. I'm going to get that car right there. By the way, there is going to be also some more fronts opening up later on after certain events that involves getting an armored car.
Ease up, will ya? I'm not feeling so slick.
That particular front you might want to also get, because armored cars are much more durable to bullets than what they are to crashes. So you could actually run in and take being shot in an armored vehicle as opposed to being shot in a regular vehicle. Your vehicle is going to be destroyed. Granted, while the vehicle can take gun damage, like wrecking and crashing, it'll end up being destroyed in no time. So, while having a bulletproof car is a good idea and a good thing, especially in Cuba, you need a bulletproof car in Cuba. Because even if you just walk past the street and the revolutionaries try to start a fight with you, the police will still be involved. Just thought I'd put that into perspective. That is how bullshit Cuba really is. I meant in the game, not in actual real life. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be offensive. Anyway, let's head to the airport because we need to get this robbery done. I already said this many times. We're here, and here's the officers in about a few minutes. Yeah, there they are.
Over here.
So, let's get them their daily kickback in salary.
I wish walking this beat paid more, comprende?
The only difference between you and me, officer, is that badge you wear. Why don't we put that difference aside and cooperate for a while?
Okay, es un buen precio. Just don't go too crazy, all right? I know what you did. Nunca olvidaré. But I might forgive it for the right price.
Look, you're just doing your job, and as a citizen, I appreciate that. But as a businessman, I need a little cooperation.
Dame el dinero. I'll give you some breathing room. But solo una vez.
And with the fact that we just bribed these officers, we bribed airport security, and now
Easy
we have
picking,
police
Dominic. Let me open that safe for
protection
you. Just a couple
and
more
immunity
seconds.
up until that meter runs out. By the way, keep this in mind that these security guards are going to come back later on in the game.
¿Qué pasa, señor?
They're going to come back just in time for you to finish the final mission of the game. Oh, and by the way, let's talk to this poor sap here.
If you need a favor, I'm listening.
If you don't mind a little grand theft, then see, I got a job for you. And I'm sure I could repay you, senor. Somehow.
Yeah.
Ever so blunt to do evil things. That's our Raging Bull. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with Part 9. Tune in next time in Part 10 as we complete this favor for a made man and finish getting the Bulletproof Vest racket. Crime ring, that is. This is RVMan985. See you guys next time.